Do you need a truck to get started in lawn care? That is the question for today's video. So, do you need a truck to get started in lawn care? Well, the short answer, no, of course not. You don't need a truck to get started in lawn care. Quite frankly, I still don't have a truck. Let me show you what I started with right here. Okay, so 2015 Toyota Corolla, first one. And now what I have is a 2005 Honda CR-V with all-wheel drive. Okay, so that thing can handle anything. It can tow up to 3,000 pounds. Does everything I need. So that's your short answer. And let me tell you why. There's several different reasons why you would not have a truck or even need a truck, quite frankly. You know, let's say you're getting started and you just have a car, okay? You have a car and you have a driver's license and you can drive that car around, okay? Fold down the back seats, put a push mower in there, put a weed whacker in there, put a leaf blower in there, and you have yourself a mowing rig, my friend, all right? That's all you need to get going, man, is there's four things. You need a car, a lawnmower, a weed whacker, and a leaf blower, okay? And that can fit inside of your car. So I don't know what you would need a truck for. I mean, even if you had a truck, you're probably going to start out push mowing. That's usually the case when people are starting, unless they have more money to put into it. So if that's the case, you definitely don't need a truck, okay? So that is probably the first reason, okay? Here's the second reason why you don't need a truck to get started in lawn care. The second reason is because it's a lot cheaper to keep what you have, and for what you can buy for a truck right now, man, trucks are going for astronomically high prices, if you can even find one, okay? So, and what you can probably afford right now, unless you're dropping 20 G's, you're getting an old truck. And I'm sure your car is the same level of reliability, if not more, right? So that's the second reason. It's just too expensive to have a truck, especially when you're starting out, especially because you don't even know if you want to do this long term. So don't go dropping $25,000 on a truck for lawn mowing when you don't even know whether, if you're going to keep doing it next year. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people overcommit too soon without going through a whole season. Go through a whole season with your car and a push mower. It'll teach you a lot, and you'll find out whether or not you even want to keep going in the lawn care industry. You might get through the first year and you're push mowing, and man, you are just burnt out from push mowing. That's what happened to me. And it just, you get to a point where it's just, I can't take it anymore. I cannot push mow anymore. If I'm going to keep going, I need to get something else. And that's understandable. So that is the second reason why you don't need a truck. Okay. I'd say the third and final point, I kind of already touched on it, but reason number three why you don't need a truck is the reliability, okay? Because like we touched on before, unless you're dropping large amounts of money on a brand new truck, you're going to be getting something older and that's a lot less reliable versus something like my Honda CR-V, which has 116,000 miles on it and will go for at least another twofold. You know what I mean? Nothing ever wrong with it. It's got all-wheel drive. A Honda SUV is a lot more reliable and a lot more versatile than a 1995 F-250 or a 2001 Chevy 1500. They're gonna be junk unless you're dropping serious money on it. And I bought my Honda CR-V for $6,000. Okay, the equivalent of if it was a truck versus what this is, the equivalent, I'd be spending 2.5, 3 times what I spent on my SUV. So, and it's very reliable, and that's what you want when you're starting out. Most of you aren't mechanics. Most of you would just rather be spending your day making money and not spending your day fixing your car or your vehicle. So those are my top 3 reasons why you don't really need a truck to get started. Now, here's what I'll say after all of that. What I will say is that if you do have the money for a truck, or you do already have a truck, you are at an advantage. And what do I mean by that? The advantage that you have is your towing capacity and your ability to plow snow in your area, if that's something that happens in your area. It's just heavier duty. Obviously, a Honda CR-V is not going to be pulling 2 tons of dirt down the road. You know what I mean? But this is a lawn care business channel, okay? We're not talking about heavy dumps and stuff like that. That's something completely separate. You can get into that down the road, but start out in lawn care. Start out with something reliable. If you have the money for a truck, more power to you. But if you don't worry about it, man. You don't even need it. Seriously, I actually purchased a trailer, and I'll make a separate video on trailers. But I purchased a trailer to pull behind my Honda CR-V, and that allows for 0 turns and everything else to get pulled around by it. So, hopefully that helped you guys, kind of get over that hurdle, or that the friction of getting started. You don't need a fancy truck to get started. You don't even need a truck to get started. All right. There are a couple of things that you do need. Like I said, you need some way to get around, a lawnmower, a weed whacker, and a leaf blower. Okay. Those are the 4 main things that you need to get going in lawn care. There are a couple other things, like you're going to need a gas can, and most of you will probably want to listen to some sort of music while you're mowing. Unfortunately, AirPods do not do the trick when it comes to mowing. I have put in the description a link on Amazon to the headphones that I use while mowing. They're by 3M. So, and there's also another couple things down there, like gas cans, and then also an accessory for your weed whacker that allows you to stand up straight like the king you are, or queen. So yeah, but that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful. Start your lawn care business, man. And if you want to learn more, you can go to startyourlawncarebusiness.com. That's where you'll find me. Cameron, signing off. Have a great day. Bye.